taking for Jimmy? And my arm.
It's the only way. You post it on YouTube and get sued.
Really?
Yeah. Selfie mode works pretty good. What's up, guys? Say hello.
Yeah, we're gonna order some calamari. I don't know if we have to find out how big it is. We may need 2
calamari. Maybe need 2 calamari.
And maybe the flatbread.
I'm just so happy. That's wonderful. Calamari. Maybe we could do one with the aioli, one with the lemon aioli. Or just they're not your parents?
Pretty much. My parents. Are we videoing? We're videoing right now.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, wait a second.
Sorry. Oh, no. When is everybody going to get to eat?
Nice. Oh. I didn't get your eye, did I?
So he was like, I just needed
But he was almost a what? He gave Carie like a 5 minute.
What did you say?
What? I didn't say anything.
Almost said what?
It was like trash.
This is what you get after like decades of brother-in-law-ness.
Yes. And then, what? Let me tell you the secret. The secret here. Got it? It's a secret.
Yeah.
So I'm getting older now, and thank you. Thank you, Roland. Thank you, Road 2. I'm getting older now, and I didn't realize this was going to happen as I get older. I notice that I am pissed off all the time. Yes. Amen. You know what I'm talking about, sir? Yes. What's your name? Al. Al. Let's be honest, Al. You must really be pissed off. Am I right? That's absolutely Al. Al, do you notice also that as you're getting older, you just don't give a shit anymore? Do you notice that?
Whatever.
Exactly. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Al, in the front row, not giving a shit. I appreciate that. Now, something that pisses me off. I just got a new smartphone. The phone may be smart, but it's making me dumb. I don't know anybody's phone number anymore. I know one phone number from that song, Jenny. 867-530. That's the only phone number I know. So now, if I don't have my phone with me, and I'm out there, and I'm having a heart attack, they're gonna be like, who should we call? Who should we call? Call Jenny! Call Jenny. Trying to stay in shape, go to the gym. You work out? Al? You go to the gym? Al's laughing. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
I used to when I gave a shit.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, 1982. We got it. We got it. He doesn't give a shit. Oh, don't say fuck you. Come on. How dare you? I'll give you an example. Al, you're not as these older guys at the gym, much older than you, Al. I don't understand this older generation. They are so. I go to the gym. I'm very self-conscious. I don't change at the gym. These older guys are in the locker room. They're so comfortable in their nakedness. They're carrying on. They're walking around. They're shaving. They're showering. It's like they're at a Marriott. I'm trying to get in and out. And they're always trying to engage me in conversation. They're showing me their operations. I don't need to see this shit. And there's always a lot of stretching going on. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of toweling, powdering. It's disgusting. And they're always trying to engage me in conversation. How was your workout? Can you believe that I'm 82? Yes, I can believe. Disgusting. I'm very impressionable. I don't need to see that. So I'm getting older. I noticed that my wife still makes me watch Dancing with the Stars. This is how I know I'm getting older. I don't know who any of the fucking stars are. I can't tell the difference between the stars and the really good-looking Russian dance instructors. I don't know. So the dollar store is now selling pregnancy tests. Pregnancy tests at the dollar store. Look, they're $1. I don't know how accurate they are, but I tested positive. So I'm pretty excited about that. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much. So some new research has come out saying that if you can have 5 orgasms in a week, you can lower your chances of a heart attack by 25%. Come on, you gotta applaud for that. That is a big deal, people. Come on. I know, that's great news. And I am very proud to stand before you here tonight and tell you that this week alone, I have lowered my chances of a heart attack 110%. Thank you. Thank you very much, great sir. And I achieved that single-handedly. So, thank you. Wow, that really means a lot. I appreciate it. Now, I'm just kidding. Actually, it was this hand. Why do I do that joke? That's terrible. That's terrible. So, is anyone else here challenged by these automated faucets in the bathrooms? Now, am I the only schmuck that every goddamn time? Oh, for God's sake, move to the next one. Oh my God, all I need is some goddamn water. Move to the next one. Oh, I hope my waiter Julio was washing his hands. Time I get to the last one. Now the first goddamn one goes off. But the schmuck that was standing at the urinal next to me, peeing on my shoes, he's washing his hands, sure, using my water. Now you see these new, the automated paper towel dispensers. Right? Have you seen this ingenious device? You stand in front of it like a jackass, you wave it, it distributes the paper like this much to the room. Do they have these in the ladies' room? Or is this for men? You've seen this? You've been in a men's room recently? Here's my greatest fear. My greatest fear, and I don't even think that we're that far off, is that eventually the bathrooms will all become voice activated. And there I'll be, sitting in a stall somewhere. For toilet paper, say yes. Yes. I'm sorry. I did not understand your response. Goodbye.
But families are having way too many children these days. My sister lives in Chicago. She just had a 10th child. Oh, the women, every time I do that, I say that, the women go like this. Can you imagine what her uterus looks like? It looks like that balloon you see in front of car washes. Now you know what's going to happen now. Every time you go past the car wash, you're going to think of my sister in Chicago. Having number 11. Oh, she's funny. You know, every one of her children are demons. Every one of them. Because she pampers them tirelessly. She has the stupidest parties. Like first word parties, first poop parties. I said, you know what kind of parties you should have had? You should have had pull-out parties. My Gentile friends know what I'm talking about. But they're crazy. So I've got an anniversary coming up. Next month, it'll be 17 years as a stand-up comedian. Thank you. And before that, I spent 25 years as a home improvement contractor. So if anybody recognizes me, I'm sorry. Tough business. Tough. You got any contractors out here? Any blue collar? Yeah. One fucking guy? Tough business, right? Am I right? Very hard business. You know, the worst thing about it is people say the dumbest things. One time, no lie, I was building an extension, and the woman comes out of the house, she says, what do you think you could do to the front of my house? Or am I going to need a permit for this extension? I said, don't worry about the permit, lady, that's only for licensed contractors. Another time I'm doing an estimate quorum. A woman comes out, she says, what do you think you could do to the front of my house to make it native to quorum? I got a great idea. Right out in front of the house, we put an abandoned car. do you want to go? Maybe a teepee. I don't know. One time I finished the kitchen, and the husband comes up to me and he says, his wife is working, and he goes, when my wife sees your crown moldings, she's going to have an orgasm. I said, really? You should have seen her this morning when I was laying pipe. Dumb things, people say dumb things. I was doing a blacktop driveway, customer comes out, she goes, what are all these lumps here in the driveway? I said, lady, you pay me to do a blacktop driveway, not move bikes. Finding help was the worst thing in all the years. I hated it the most. And I was an equal opportunity employee. One time I actually hired a gay crew to build me a couple of houses. And they didn't do such great work, but you had to see the closet space. One time I actually hired an Italian crew to build me a couple of houses. And it was kind of an accident. I knew that wouldn't work. Anyway, one time I actually hired a Jewish crew to do some work for me. I went back the next day to check up on their progress. They hired a Mexican crew. What else? I got another anniversary coming up this year. In November, I'll be married 35,000 years. 35 different women. No, I'm kidding. She's a great lady, and I gotta tell you, you know you're married too long when the type of oral pleasure you get from your partner is when they keep their mouth shut. Guys love that joke. Women are like, shut the fuck up. What does he know? Fucking comedian. Now, she's a great lady. She's very smart. She went to school. She got her master's degree. She's an occupational therapist. And I'll be in the lobby later if someone can come up to me and tell me what the fuck that is I'm doing right now. She specializes in hand problems, like carpal tunnel, things like that. But I'm getting kind of concerned because last week she came home and she told me she did 8 hand jobs. I guess I should be thankful that she didn't become an oral surgeon. Now, we have a lot of fun. We work out together. She's a great motivator, my wife. She leaves me funny notes about, losing weight and all that kind of stuff around the house. Like last month on the scale, she wrote at 200, she wrote, start walking. At 225, she wrote, start jogging. At 250, she wrote, start packing. Catch a break. But the other day, I'm getting ready in the morning and I'm in a hurry. I don't know if you ever had this happened to you. I pumped the soap. Nobody uses hand soap anymore. I pumped the soap and I hit it too hard, missed my hand, and it flew across the vanity and hit my bare leg. Now I got this white creamy soap dripping down my leg. So I'm like, hey honey, check this out. Look at this. Look at this. What does that remind you of? She said, the past. And then I got fed up. I said, how is it that you could go weeks without having sex? And she said, who told you that? I gotta tell you though, I'm a lucky guy. I was having sex this morning. And, I'm thinking to myself, how lucky am I really? Maybe I shouldn't be alone. And we walking around, hey, who wants a cup of coffee? What happened to you? I don't know. It started on Tuesday. What happened? Do you feel it? Just comes around, man.
I had to go into pharmacy with my mom. You ever go to pharmacy? The bad thing about the pharmacy is people come there directly from the emergency room. So they're all like, You want to sit down? We'll film it. What's going on with that guy? One guy was in the hospital. He couldn't even talk. He had so many things in his mouth that he had to bite on shit, and words showed up on a screen. You all right, Dad? He's like, what's he saying? Push me out the window. I love my mother. You gotta love your mother when you take care of her. Dad, you just gotta. Sometimes I go to her house, I sit in front, you gotta get ready, you're like, talk to yourself in the rear view. All right, you're going in there. You got my mother life alert. You know, I've fallen and I can't get up. It's so great on the commercial. I'm like, wow, look at this. You ever see it? There's like this lady, she's laying in her living room. She doesn't look like she needs life alert. You ever see it? She's got like a Movado watch and a pearl necklace, and Jimmy Choo shoes and Nordstrom outfit on. She fell over a laundry basket. She didn't do the laundry, the illegal alien did and left it there. She's in El Salvador now. She's like, I got out the basket, the white lady fell. I just left. I didn't know what they were doing to me. I left. Mrs. Jefferson, are you okay? I'm falling! It's great in the commercials. You call up and there's like this room full of white kids named Amy, and you don't have to do you don't have to do anything nowadays. Nowadays you don't even have to start your car. You ever see people that they sit in the living room, they're like, the car starts, the heat goes on, big radio stay, all the seats go to the right spot. Like, how hard did that get? When did that become difficult? Oh, I gotta stop the car. Oh. I'm gonna lay down. Call me when the car's warm up. It's like camera. You ever see the camera in the dashboard? Like, this became hard. Are you ready yet? When are they going to do something about this? Somebody do something. My head is turned, and my legs are this way, my head is this way. What am I paying my taxes for? People don't even go to like the restaurants anymore. They just go to the drive-thru and then park and eat. They look out the windshield at people going in, making fun of them. Look at this guy. Look at him. Yeah, he's a real idiot. As you drink out of the glove compartment. And that guy's a jerk. He sure is. People are so lazy. You pull up to the drive-thru. When I was a kid, the drive-thru had like a burglar or a clown. And he used to talk, hello, how are you? I'm all right, you know? I'm doing all right. You'd order stuff. It was all over the place. You had to put it together. Now everything's arranged for you. You just pick a number. I mean, how lazy can you be? You're in your car that you don't drive. You don't even have directions. Make a left, make a right, stop, turn around, make a left, turn. Then you pull up, What was he saying? You better order something. He's getting angry. It's just going to get louder. You better just start screaming food at him until he quiets himself down. They're not going to serve us if you cause trouble here. People just order numbers now. They're so lazy. How can I help you? I'll have a 4. Steve, what do you want? 7? I get 7 and a 4. And we'll eat a 2 while we're waiting for the 207. I went to Walmart once, I bought a fan, M&M's, body wash, pair of glasses, and when I got to the counter, they owed me $3. Always like a weird person behind you. You ever been online and it's like you can't look back because, you know, always like a breather, you know. You ever just get angry online? You ever just stand there? You get so worked up, you don't even know why. You're just looking at the guy in front of you. For some reason, you decide to hate his guts. Just standing there minding his business, and you're like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. You know, he's over there looking at the candy and stuff. You're like, go ahead, touch the M&M. Touch the M&M! You're not saying it, you're standing there like this, but in your head you're like, touch the M&M! Go ahead! Meanwhile, the guy behind you is like, why are you looking at the guy touching the M&Ms? Then there's the breather again. Sometimes they stop. You ever see people breathe like that? They stop and you go, oh shit, what's going on? And then they breathe again and you're like, okay. Went over to my friend's house, he had Febreze. How lazy can that guy be? Febreze. You ever see Febreze? It's smelly water. That's all it is. Hey, your cat just dragged his ass across the road. Oh, don't worry about it. And everybody sit down again, that's all right. Febreze, we'll be all right. But he was really dragging his ass really hard. He left a mark right there. I got another spray. Yeah, let me get, all right, everybody's done. Oh, we got black gums and yellow teeth. 2,000 miles, you got a backpack or a blow-up canoe? Who's going backpacking and canoeing after 2,000 Marlboro miles? Just see the guy blowing the canoe up, he's got a half a lung left. He's like, bah! I don't think we're gonna get out of here. I can't blow the fucking raft up. Every time I blow, it comes out. I blow, it comes out. I'm not getting anywhere. But you can't scare smokers because cigarettes calm them down. Now they got all kinds of commercials. Now they try to scare you. Now they got these commercials with people who are dead. But before they were dead, they made commercials to talk to you. You're not going to scare a smoker, you know? You ever see that lady Kathy? Remember that lady Kathy would come on? She'd be like, ah. What the hell? Is this a Jeopardy? What's going on? What is chunks of it would be falling off during the non-smokers would be terrified. They'd be like, oh my God! Smokers would be like, this bitch is making me nervous. I need a cigarette. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you very much. A lot of the venues that I work for, they don't even have a stool. Okay? Thank you, Theater 3, for providing this stool. Thank you. Yeah, Theater 3. Hey, I'm gonna need a stool. No problem. So a lot of times, I'm like a schmuck. I walk around the city with the stool. So I'm walking down Broadway. Because I use it as a prop. I'm walking from one show to another. This homeless guy, he sees me. He looks up at me. What are you supposed to be? A fucking lion tamer? So now people say to me, Paul, who writes a lot of your material? I tell them, homeless people.
You guys ready to keep the show going? Yes? You guys are a great audience. Thank you so much for coming out here tonight and really braving the 62-degree weather. I don't know how you guys were able to do it. God bless you.